Right here, we have Pete Rose telling young hitters how to get out of a slump. And after this video, I'm going to add to what he's saying, things that help me to get out of a slump. So you definitely want to stick until the end so you can get all of the tips to help you to get out of a slump and being consistent as a hitter. Okay, so enough talking, let's get into it.
See, let me tell you why. Because when you get into a lull, you never admit you're in a slump. Don't ever let a pitcher tell you you're in a slump. I would tell people you do one of 6 things when you get into a lull. You know what they are?
Yeah.
Okay?
No, tell me.
All right? Closer to the plate. Further away from the plate. Up in the box. Back in the box. Choke up in the bat more. Choke down in the bat more. Make it heavier, make it lighter. Never change your swing. Your swing got you to the big leagues. You change your positioning in the batter's box. Curveball's getting to you. Move up on it. You're not getting to it. Move up, move back on it. They're jamming you. Move away from the plate, because what they do, everybody charts every game that you play nowadays. And you're not going to go 0 for 20, Frank, and have 15 at bats where you're pulling the ball and 5 where you're hitting it over first base. You're going to develop a pattern. And you make your adjustments based on the pattern that you developed over 20 at bats. And if you're swinging and missing, you're pulling off. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You can't pull off, you hit the ball right back up the middle.
So welcome back to the channel. I'm former Major League Baseball player Jermaine Curtis, and today we have Pete Rose giving tips and explaining to young hitters how to get out of a slump, how to make adjustments. And when I seen this video, I was pumped because he is giving gems right here. He's telling you it's not your swing. He's telling you to make adjustments. And that right there is gold. You know what I mean? If you're able to pick up the patterns, if you're able to make the adjustments in the batter's box, you're going to solve the problems that you're having. See, what happens is young players, they don't solve the problems that are going on. Like, why am I hitting ground balls? Why am I rolling over that pitch? Why? They're not asking why. When Pete Rose tells you, you don't change your swing, you make an adjustment. You ask yourself why and say, okay, let me do this. Let me try to solve that issue. And once you start trying to solve these issues, that's where you're going to learn how to become the best hitter that you can be. And when you do that, that's when your game is going to elevate. That's when people are going to be saying, that guy, that kid, that player, man, he breaks. You know, there's nobody like him. This guy just hits. And it's because you're solving your problems. You're making adjustments on the fly. And that's what you need to do in the batter's box. So shout out to Pete Rose, you know, for giving these gems. I want to add on to what he's saying. If you're in a slump, the things that I did to help me was you have to retrain your brain. And what happens is we start to tell a story in our head. We start to say, you know what, I can't hit. You know, that little guy on your shoulder is telling yourself, you know, you can't hit, you suck. You start to doubt yourself. Your confidence is gone. You put pressure on yourself, and all those things start building up. And that's no good, because, you know, when you're playing your best, you're free mentally. You're with the game. You're not thinking about anything. You're just playing out there. So my advice that helped me, you know, to get out of slumps quicker and to consistently dominate is your positive self-talk. First thing you want to do is start telling yourself out loud. You want to tell yourself, you know, I am the best hitter. I bet you right now, if we had Pete Rose put on a uniform and the guy was pitching, he'd be like, I'm about to crush this guy. In his head, he thinks he's the best. So that's where success lies. So you can create confidence by telling yourself you're good. You know, I used to hear stories in the clubhouse about Ted Williams. And guys, we had a full body mirror inside of the clubhouses that we play at. And they used to say Ted Williams all the time. And basically what the whole story is Ted Williams before a game will stand with his bat by himself with his shirt off 30 minutes before the game and tell himself, I'm the best hitter alive. I'm the baddest hitter that ever walked on this earth. I'm the most dangerous hitter in the world. And he used to visualize and see himself do that, which brings me to my next point. Visualizing, seeing yourself. So you do positive self-talk, and then you visualize and you tell yourself and see yourself be that success that you want. You know, Ted Williams, he kept telling himself, I'm the man, I'm the baddest person alive, ain't nobody better than me. And he visualized himself being that guy every single day. So that's number 2. And the third thing you want to do is you need to practice. You need to practice. So when you practice, you're going to build that confidence because you're putting in that work. And then, you know, there's another thing you need to do is, and I'm not going to go too much on practice because you hear it all day, every day. Everyone's talking about how you need to work hard, how you do that. So you know that already. So I'm not going to, you know, go into detail about that. But the fourth thing you need to do is when you get a hit, you need to, when you're running, you know, on the bases, or when you get that hit, you need to tell yourself you are the man. That's what you do. That's the type of player you are. You have to retrain your brain. You have to change the story that's in your head. So when you do hit the ball hard, even if you get out, you say, yeah, I'm close. I'm the best. Like, I'm close. I'm about to get hot. And you just keep telling yourself, you know, positive things. And you're going to retrain that guy. And that's where you're going to get that success. When I was playing, that's what I did. I would retrain my brain so that, you know, I got that hit. I got out of that slump quicker. And it kept me with that confidence all the time. So when I walked up to the plate, everybody knew I was the man. Everybody knew it because I would walk with my head high. You know what I mean? I did all the things. I did my positive self-talk. I visualized. I practiced hard. And then when I got a hit, I told myself, that's the type of player I am. Now, if you get out, this is a bonus. If you get out, you say to yourself, that's not who I am. I'm the person that gets hits. I'm the person that hits doubles. I'm the person that hit homers. And you just change the story that's in your head. And when you do this, when you change that story, when you're that guy out there that is positive and you believe in yourself and you walk around with this confidence and you retrain your brain, that's when you're going to elevate. You're going to make those adjustments, and then you're going with the right mental state so you can have success. There's no one going to hold you back. No one's going to hold you back.
Also, one of the things that helped me to make adjustments and help me develop approach and help me to be the player I am today is this book right here. So if you're interested in this book to help you learn your strengths and weaknesses as a player, learn how to make faster adjustments so you can be consistent like Pete Rose, if you want that, click the link in the description below and you'll be able to get it. I'll give it to you for free. Just pay the shipping. So definitely do that, okay? Because this is definitely going to help you. You have to do, if you use this consistently, I guarantee you it's going to help you understand who you are as a player. And this is how you're going to separate yourself, because this is exactly what I did to separate myself. So if that's you, if you are serious and you want to separate yourself and you have dreams of playing in college and play pro, get the link in the description below. Click on it, go to the page, get this for free. All right, just pay the shipping. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you hit that like button, it lets me know that you enjoyed this. So definitely hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I'm former Major League Baseball player Jermaine Curtis, and I'll see you in the next video.